Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel for this Sunday, which I typically take off. But nonetheless, guys, we have some breaking news, serious breaking news from ABC News. Trump safe after gunshots were heard while he was at his Florida golf club, campaign says. Secret Service agent opened fire at suspected person with weapon while Trump was golfing, AP sources say. So this is all breaking right now, so I had to get as much information as I could just across social media and, of course, from mainstream media. So from CNN, Trump is safe following shooting at Florida golf course. Suspect detained. So the Trump campaign on Sunday said former President Donald Trump is safe. Okay, we got that. President Trump is safe. A person has been detained in connection with the incident at Trump International Golf Club, according to a law enforcement source. Multiple sources said Secret Service fired at the suspect. Officials believed an armed individual intended to target Trump, according to sources briefed on the matter. A long gun has been recovered, according to law enforcement source. The former president was playing golf at Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach. The course was immediately locked down, according to a source familiar. The Secret Service said on X that it was working with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office to investigate a protective incident involving Trump. The Secret Service said the incident occurred shortly before 2 p.m. That would be 2 p.m. Eastern time here on the East Coast. It is now 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon. We're still getting information, still getting details. So from NBC, I was hoping they were going to show the MSNBC. They were showing like the map area there. So Trump safe after gunshots, as we heard. One person is in custody after shots were fired near former President Donald Trump. And an AR-style rifle was recovered near his golf course in West Palm Beach on Sunday. 4 senior law enforcement officials briefed on the incident told NBC News. Now, it's interesting that they're saying AR-style rifle or variant. Of course, they always like to include AR in just about anything involving a firearm. And, of course, we have covered this many times that AR is Armalite, the company that makes the actual firearms. And, it doesn't mean assault rifle or attack rifle or any of those things that are attributed to that firearm. It's just a variant. And as it was properly described by ABC News as being a long gun, or one of these agencies here, that was correct. It is a long gun. Trump is safe after a Secret Service opened fire at suspected person with firearm near his golf club. And here's just some scenes, some brief scenes here, some photographs. Let's see if there's some additional ones here. The Trump International Golf Club. Ah, very nice. And then here's Donald Trump here, and these are just random images. But, yeah, so we're all just still kind of waiting. The person fled in an SUV and was later apprehended in a nearby county by local law enforcement, the official said. The officials were not authorized to discuss the matter publicly and spoke on conditions of anonymity about an ongoing investigation. An AK-style firearm. See, we have AR-style. Now we have AK-style. Was recovered at the scene near Trump's golf course. One of the officials and the third law enforcement official said, I find this fascinating because in the images we saw from Aurora, Colorado, with the Venezuelan gangs, they had an AK-style firearm, but the media never said AK-style firearm. The media pretty much just buried that whole entire story and had to be covered across just almost independent media almost to get these stories out. Now, as far as the weapons that were there in Chicago, it's another story. But we went from AR style to AK style. So this person fled in an SUV after the shots were fired and was later apprehended in a nearby county, which is interesting. And then here we have a new Trump email, I am safe and well. Okay, so rifle recovered, person in custody after shots fired. Let's see if I have this so we can hear any of it.
Intelligence correspondent Ken Delaney. And Ken, we have been using some of your posted remarks here in our internal news system here at NBC News, but give me a sense of what you know and what you can confirm of the incident that took place a little over 2 hours ago on the Trump International Golf Course.
Good afternoon, Alex. Multiple law enforcement officials are telling NBC News that the Secret Service fired shots at a man with a gun pointing in the direction of the golf course. This person was outside the boundaries of the golf course. The law enforcement has now recovered an assault-style, AR-style rifle. This man is in custody. No one has yet told us they have confirmed that this person was intending to harm Donald Trump. But obviously the Secret Service perceived a threat fired shots. It's unclear whether this person was hit, but he is alive and in custody, we are told. And again, with an AR-style rifle outside of that golf course. It's unclear whether he was even in a position, if he was targeting Trump, to successfully take a shot at Mr. Trump. But clearly, again, the Secret Service perceived a threat, fired shots at this individual, and then he was taken into custody. So that's what we know. It's frustratingly vague in terms of the ultimate motive of this person, but he is in custody. So my law enforcement sources are telling me that they believe they will know soon exactly what this was and what the motive was here, Alex.
Yeah, and part of this may become even more clear in about 25 minutes or so when we are expecting a
Okay, so they're going to also have a briefing on this as well. This particular story here was probably from maybe an hour or two ago. As of this recording, I think they're about to do the briefing. But nonetheless, shots fired near, towards, around, within the vicinity of AK style, AR style. It is, like he was saying, all very kind of vague right now, but it doesn't seem to deter the mainstream media from trying to identify the weapon in the best way that they can describe it, of course, because, they're the media. They have to have something to say about what it could potentially be. And I also find it fascinating that in what I've seen so far is they have not really gone into a lot of details about the suspect. And that is suspect to me in a couple of ways, but I don't want to mislead anyone. I don't want to direct anyone because, of course, here on the BuzWeaver channel, we talk a lot about politics and the strategies of politics. And when it comes to these sorts of things, we can see that the various camps of political ideology try to align these individuals with a political faction or ideology, philosophy, or worldview. You guys already know where I'm going with this. So the fact that they have not released any additional information about the suspect to me is just a little suspect. But I think it's good. I mean, I think it's the approach to take because you always want to wait and see. Very similar, as I want to reiterate, when it came to what Trump said during the debate concerning Ohio. I always like to wait and see what's going on to gather information before I present it. And I don't even often like to even present the idea because I know people can take it out of context and go in a different direction with it, when in reality, I'm just covering what is being discussed. So in this particular situation, it is still unfolding. I welcome your guys' thoughts down in the comments. As we have said here on the BuzWeaver channel now, it is going to be a very wild 2024. The establishment uniparty is incredibly desperate. I'm absolutely comfortable saying the establishment uniparty is engaged in a coordinated effort because we witnessed them remove Joe Biden. As quickly as they hit, or as easily as they install Joe Biden, they have uninstalled Joe Biden. That is no longer a mystery. That is no longer something that is a conspiracy theory. In 14 days, the establishment uniparty told Joe Biden to step aside. It wasn't working in their direction. It wasn't working in their favor. It is clear that we have an establishment uniparty at this point. The question is, what are they willing to do? We see the lawfare against Donald Trump. We see the continuing spewing of these talking points as we saw during the debate. Kamala Harris spent more time on talking points about Donald Trump than on the subject. So how can someone who's trying to decide about whether to buy food or pay rent is going to be concerned about how many people are at a Trump rally, or the type of lawfare that's against Donald Trump and the number of indictments against Donald Trump in lawfare when people are trying to pay their bills, trying to survive, trying to take care of themselves, trying to take care of their families? How is that going to be of any major concern to these individuals? What they should be concerned about is how we have an establishment uniparty that can just remove a sitting president, tell him he can't run for office anymore. I mean, these should be concerns. But I welcome all your guys' thoughts down in the comments section across all social media. Thank you to all of you guys, BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey, for your guys' continued support. And, of course, everyone here on YouTube. That will be the channel icon appearing there on the screen. You guys can click on that to subscribe, as well as to select notifications. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.